Hello, welcome to another episode of Hong Kong House of Cards. This is Mage Edition. Tonight we find Alice wherever she happens to be. Kind of a lot of weird shit's been going on this past month for Alice. So let's start off by having her describe where she is and what exactly she's doing.
She's probably at home knowing her. There's a lot of weird people and a lot of weird things. Like, she doesn't even remember how she left the club the other night. She ended up at Saul's, of all places. She's been working on things, trying to help how she can. Probably messing around, trying to come up with her own, like, laser gun or something, just so that she has defense. Since, well, dangerous world out there. Never know when you'll run into a zombie or something. She's at home putzing around.
Okay. And is that where you're storing the body that you made for Gravedigger?
She gave the body to him the other night when she lost her memory.
Okay. And she's just kind of futzing around, doing stuff. I feel something. Something inside of her, maybe like kind of a yearning feeling. It's something that she probably hasn't felt this strongly. She awakened.
She's gonna. Did she figure out like what kind of sensation this is, or what it's yearning for?
Yeah. Give me perception awareness.
Okay, that I can do.
Okay, so you have 3 successes. It's kind of it's a yearning for something new. Kind of moving on, since your life has changed quite a bit. It's kind of a feeling that something needs to change. Something like you need to move on. You need to like get out of your house, go partying or whatever.
Well, she'll grab her little rollerboard and head out then, and follow wherever this feeling of needing to go somewhere new takes her.
Okay. So as you're kind of like rolling around, the streets are strangely empty for how big of a city it is. But there's cars out on the street. There's stuff like that, and it almost feels like you're getting it, like they're trying to talk to you in some way. Like,
She is gonna stop by one of these cars and kind of put her ear to it and try and listen.
okay. You'll hear a deep, rumbly voice that I cannot properly replicate, um, saying, uh, "Greetings.
Hi.
Are you new here?"
In some ways, yeah.
"Who are you?" if you don't mind me asking?
I'm Alice. Who are you?
I have many names. Most call me the Machine.
The machine. Okay, the
Yes.
machine. Can I help you with something?
Yes, I've been watching you among some other people in the city. It's been quite some time since I've seen someone so technologically adept.
I try to do my best.
What what have you been working on recently?
Um, I made a body for some fellows so they can get a spirit to find the location of a thing so that we can shut it down and free the people of the city.
You were talking about the wall?
Yes.
Give me, it's gonna sound weird, give me a perception empathy on this car.
Perception empathy on the car.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's standard diff.
Successes. Oh, that's D100s. Oh, hold on. Hold on.
That'd be sick though.
I have 6. One success.
Okay. Uh, you get the feeling it's somewhat amused by that by what you just said.
Well, I try to be helpful, and people getting turned into nothing when they want to go on vacation. It's not very nice. So.
That is understandable. What exactly is the plan on dealing with it, or has that not been decided yet?
They're gonna put a spirit in the body I just made. He's gonna tell them where we can find the power place that controls the energy to the wall, and then we're gonna go poof and be there, and the wall will no longer be around.
Interesting.
I think that's why they said they wanted the body. I don't know if that's actually how it's gonna end up working. As
But you've played your part.
far as I know.
It's interesting. Oh, pause for a moment. Do you think that's a good idea?
Taking down the wall or putting the spirit in the body?
Either one.
Taking down the wall, yes. Putting in the spirit in the body, I'm a little more hesitant about that one. But I made sure that the body itself wasn't overly powerful. It was very simple, straightforward mechanics, functions, but it's not going to be like instant Superman or something.
Just something for the spirit to have a way to communicate with you people. No?
Pretty much, yeah.
And what causes your hesitancy on that part of the plan?
Well, they said that the spirits in the technocracy web something or other, and it may be difficult to get out, which means if there is skilled at watching their web stuff, as I think they are, uh, there's a good chance that they will know who took the spirit, or maybe even be able to prevent them from taking the spirit, which would then make the whole plan kaput.
I see. And what do you know of this spirit besides that it's a technocratic being?
I think they said its name was Gideon.
It's gonna be a low chuckle at that. And
Oh, you've heard of him?
I'm somewhat familiar, yes. I've never spoken to him, but I try to keep track on technology and machines and the like.
Yeah, I can try and keep track of machines and technology too. Try and kind of stay on that front edge and make up new stuff sometimes. It'd be difficult on occasion. It takes a lot of work.
I've seen your work with the prosthetics before all of this weird nonsense. It's very impressive.
Oh, thank you.
As I said, it's been quite some time since I've seen things of that quality in this city.
You should definitely see more of it. That's for certain.
I agree. You should continue working on that, if at all possible.
Well, luckily, the fella that broke me out's been giving me work so that I can continue doing that during my day job.
Excellent. Tell him that I thank him for his patronage next time you see him.
I will.
So do you have any ideas on what you're going to work on next?
Well, I was thinking about making shuttlecraft. I contemplated making an enterprise, but that just gets a bit big, especially for one person to work on. And it'd be kind of hard to hide once I got past a certain point.
Perhaps you need more people. Make a crew, make a team.
Yeah, I have some people that would probably help me with it. It's just a matter of not wanting those technocrat folks to come and try and steal it, because well, like if I made like a ship like the Enterprise or something, that'd definitely be pretty big, and people would uh, kind of notice it.
It's understandable.
I haven't learned to make things invisible, though I'm pretty sure at some point I probably could.
And It is possible, yes. Depends on how willing you are to learn. And
Well, I'm willing to learn just about anything I can.
tell you what, let's make an agreement. You continue
Okay.
on with your prosthetics, your ideas for the shuttlecraft, and I will attempt to guide you along and teach you as best I can.
That is a very agreeable deal.
Wonderful. I will be getting in touch when I'm able.
Would it be easier if I just made like a bracer that has like mechanical parts in it for you to communicate with me, or?
That would make things quite a bit easier, yes.
I'll do that. Do that when I get home tonight. Start on it.
Have a pleasant evening, Alice.
You too, Mr. Machine. Is it Mr. or Mrs. Or is there any? May not be a gender at all. Good evening, the machine.
You'll kind of feel that voice kind of fade away. You can tell it's no longer in the car.
She pulls her ear away from the car. She's been standing there with her ear against, talking. Looks around. She's half expecting people to be staring at her.
There's like a couple people, but I was kind of, one was kind of, hey, you all right?
Oh yeah, I'm grand. Chicken.
Okay. I just kind of start wandering off.
And she will continue to scoot along. You still feel that draw to be out?
No, it has faded at this point. Um, you're still kind of feeling a yearning, but it is no longer to get out. It's more like create, bringing things into existence.
Then she's gonna go back to where she can create stuff.
Okay. As soon as you get back to the house, the yearning increases until it's almost the only thing you can focus on. It's creating, changing the world for the better.
She begins. She's gonna build, and she's take measurements of her forearm so that she can make the parts appropriate sized. You know, start working on. She's gonna make it have a holographic display. Um, what else? All sorts of fancy technological things. I'm kind of in my brain. I'm kind of picturing it almost like the little pop-up display from Mass Effect that you use.
Oh yeah, Omnitool.
Yeah, it's kind of like that, but doesn't necessarily have like an Omni tool blade that's out of nowhere. At least not yet.
Gotcha. If you want to roll some Dex Crafts, you can.
Dex crafts. I can do that. So that is actually 6 successes on the first roll.
Okay.
How many rolls do you want me to make?
Um, you can go ahead and make another one.
And that one is 6 successes as well.
Okay. So you got like the arm pretty much made. It doesn't have the fancy bits yet, but
Mm-hmm.
the base skeleton and whatnot is there. Um, so it's a pretty good start. You can kind of feel that yearning dwindling down as you're creating.
When it comes down to it, she'll also make the necessary programming for it.
Okay. If you want to do, I think it's intelligence computers.
Oh, oops. Forgot the second thing. Ones, 2 10s. So 2 successes on that one.
Okay. You can go ahead and make another one.
Okay. 3 successes on that one.
Uh, so yeah, you're getting the again the basic programming down. Uh, you know, it's got the programs for its movements or some of its movements. More so just the very rough like moving the arm back and forth. There's no real fine motor control yet. But if you want to continue, you can. It's up to you.
She will
You're
probably end up working on this all night until she passes out. So.
okay. Go for it. Say give you like 4 more rolls so you pass out.
That's 7 successes.
Nice.
If her intelligence specialty comes into play, book learning.
Yeah, yeah. That's it. Would
Okay, so that's 12 so far for that one.
okay. You got you're getting more of the now you're starting to get into the fine motor controls. It's still not
15
that's
successes total. That's 2. That's 3, and that's up to 17 successes.
mhm,
Final one is 2 more, which puts it at 19 successes.
sick. Yeah, it's moving pretty fluidly now. Um, you've got the motor controls and everything. Um, and as you finish, give me a perception alertness.
3 successes.
You could almost swear you saw the arm giving you a thumbs up, like right before you pass out from exhaustion.
She'll pass out with a contented smile on her face then.
And in your dreams, which is weird, past that, um, you'll see. You've seen the Matrix, right? Where like
Yeah.
you're looking at the squid, like the mass conglomerate of squids that make up a face at the end of the third movie.
Mm-hmm.
And it'll look at you and say, "You've done well. One night and you've already created that wonderful arm."
I tried.
Now rest up. Tomorrow's another day. There'll be more opportunities for advancement.
Yep.
And as
Rest.
the oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, she was just repeating rest up as she's kind of feeling that tiredness, the exhaustion from doing a good day's work.
As you kind of fade away into resting, you feel a degree of satisfaction in the work you've done in the events of tonight. You've progressed further than further than most people. Just about all people, honestly. It's you passed your seeking. It gets to irritate you.
Yay!
We'll call it there, unless there's anything you need to do.
Nope.
Or still, so you're good?
Yep.
Thank you, playing. Thank you, future watchers, for watching. This has been another episode of Hong Kong House Cards.